Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Alan Wake. Before I start, I have actually finished this game. I lost like 3 hours of content because I don't know what happened to it, but I've already beaten this bit. I've beaten the whole game. I know what needs to be done. I've literally just ran up to this point. To record this because this game is really good. I really do like this game. It is amazing. It's a very good game. There's no new game plus, so I had to fully restart. But I'll get to the point where I have stuff. But it has been like maybe a month since I actually started. Come on, what the fuck am I supposed to be doing? I need to find the spot where it's like, you need to use this scene here.
Story beat.
I think it's like down here, maybe. It's not down here. Where the fuck am I going? Okay, well, this is now open. Which wasn't there before.
The tunnels were a maze. The blood trail led me on.
The blood trail led me on.
Another place to use in the story. I needed to search the tunnels for further visions. Inspiration for the story that would lead me. I changed the story. And with that, the dark place changed.
They'd love to be on this case. The cult can get you anywhere with that black magic shit. Let the day shift handle it. What happened, anyway?
Some Fed came looking for the cult, but it was a trap. A satanic blood sacrifice.
Anyone who gets involved with the cult, they're next. I heard their leader is this famous writer, Alan Wake. Their unholy motherfucking messiah.
Sounds like a load of bull.
Yeah, so I'm literally just gonna run through the story bits because I can't be bothered doing everything all over again. You know? So it shouldn't take that long. I just did it on like very easy.
Another echo lingered here. A source of inspiration.
What do you know? Word is your research. Word is your research can help me, ma'am. What do you know?
There's more than one urban legend about the Cult of the Word. The murder cult used these tunnels for their ritual sacrifices. They say the cult reenacted the murders in Alan Wake's crime books. That Wake was even involved somehow, under a false identity. Mr. Scratch, which is, of course, a nickname for the devil himself.
It was disturbing finding myself in the story this way. But I was desperate, and it felt right for the story.
Ooh. Wake. Mother Jordan. This is on very easy, so I can just run through
back
everything.
Into darkness. This new plot beat would carry me deeper into the story. I was making my way deeper into the story. I could imagine this murder cult performing their macabre acts beyond the collapsed tunnel. The cultists laid the Casey novel onto the altar with reverence. Their twisted Bible.
Twisted Bible.
The water was gone. The way forward was open.
Yeah, by the end of the game, I had like so much shit for Saga. So much.
Alan. Tim Breaker. In case you don't remember again.
I know, Tim. I'm remembering more now.
It's good to hear, man.
How's your search for Mr. Door going?
It's not great. This dream we're in. Putting a lot of roadblocks in my way.
So you think this is a dream?
I'm not ruling it out. You know, my dreams have always been incredibly vivid. They feel real until the second I wake up. In dreams, I'm often someone else. A different person with a different name, living a different life in a different world.
Just like Quantum Break, baby.
Maybe. But certain things don't change. Like Door.
The sketch you have does look like the Door I know. The talk show host.
All I know is the Door has something to do with what's happening to me. And he knows that I know. He's like some sadistic mastermind torturing me.
Also, I did get like every single word of power and every single upgrade in the game because you get an achievement for it. You don't get enough points for it. This guy's sort of breaking the immersion, man. Just quick save.
Memory is fading like a dream. I must hold on to it. I remember an awful beacon in the darkness.
This game gives way too much health.
The subway tunnels. It's the previous draft of my writing.
The train blocked my way forward, but it was here for a reason. It had a role to play. I had a new location for the story.
This is where the history of the cult gets genuinely disturbing. The cultists tracked down the torchbearers living in the tunnels. They locked the poor folks up in a derailed subway car, doused it in gasoline. Yeah.
Charming.
It turns into a bit of a ghost story after that. They say the dark smoke from the fire still roams the tunnels searching for new victims to devour.
There are no happy endings in this city.
The story thread felt important. I could use it in one of the scenes I'd found. I had a new beat for the story.
Pick up the fucking thing, thank you.
The plot changes shaped the world around me. The subway car had become a husk. I could get through it now.
been playing a lot of Modern Warfare 3. Say what you will about that DLC from Modern Warfare 2, it's still a pretty good game. Pretty damn good. Especially zombies. The update just came out for it, but I wanted to quickly do this before I start playing it. Yeah, the fucking multiplayer's a bit AIDS with all the camping and the fucking just sitting in the same spot and just,
My path was
you know,
blocked. I had to find a way through.
the exact same
The
shit
lights would help
over
me.
and over again. Terrible maps, bro. Terrible. I can't believe how they were good. I thought they were good back in the day, you know? Not anymore. Terminal's still a great map, I will say. Rust is a good map. Can be AIDS though. Can be very AIDS. But yeah, so pretty good. Fucking Undergrowth, terrible map. That was so shit. Undergrowth, or Underpass, sorry. Estate is a great map. Let's just fucking do this. Correct. Oh, yeah, fucking shit. But the new update came out, Season 1 is starting, and I am excited to play the zombies. Everything else is sort of just like, whatever, you know? Dude, even though it's been months since I played this last, I still remember where pretty much everything is. But I can just do this as well. Where am I? I am here. It's on the train right here.
The Echoing Hall had a story to tell. I had found another compelling location to use.
Somebody is having a good time. Look at him. Someone took him up on that offer to fuck him. Because there's jizz on the ground. I can't remember where the fuck it is. Nothing else. Murder cult. Whoa.
The hall had changed into the murder cult's hideout.
The Fed had witnessed something here that made him run scared. Whether the summoning ritual had been a bona fide supernatural event or the mass psychosis of stark raving lunatics, it didn't change the facts. The cult was messing with things no one should mess with.
The ritual was a vital part of the story, the key to reaching the murder site.
Shit.
The plot element I found.
Get out of me, bro.
Come on!
Words of gun. Words of action.
Turns out the cultists weren't the only ones using the tunnels. Hidden graffiti signs marked secret routes. I kept hearing whispers around burn barrels of an underground society of mystic outsiders with hidden knowledge.
Knowledge.
Typical New York.
Oh my god. Wake. Alan Wake.
The story was affecting the scene. The dark presence. Fuck! 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 I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Gone. But not this
The tunnel was open
gone.
now. I could get through.
That was the lamest thing I've ever said. One of the lamest things I've ever fucking said. So after I get these recordings out, also today came out
The dark
the
presence.
Avatar game, so I'm gonna do
I had seen it
recording in
before.
that.
I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Do maybe an hour or two in that, and then play some COD. Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
I found the murder site. Somehow the victim's heart was... Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home.
Sucker.
An FBI agent. Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson. Help me.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence.
Good.
Help me.
Fucking
Please,
always harassing the
help me.
dogs. Always.
I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Waiting for days. White man penis.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
Murder site. Stepping to the murder site, I felt it hanging in the air. A meaning. The violent emotion of the act. Like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see. And yet, making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you, taking you for a ride, making you crazier.
Whoa.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
I think I only have 2 achievements left in this game. Actually, 1 achievement. I know exactly how to get it.
Our home in New York.
All I need to do is get a
Was
Mr.
I really
Bugs
this
and then
close to being
equip
home?
it in my
Go
charm
up to our apartment?
and
Would I
then
be home?
die.
Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did.
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Maybe he was a victim. Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
What the fuck?
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice!
But Alice wasn't.
Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
News.
Alice's memory card.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots and created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor. doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
One second.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why? I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
That scene makes more sense later on.